In a landmark ruling, former President Donald J. Trump was sentenced to an unconditional discharge after being convicted on 34 felony counts related to hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels during his 2016 presidential campaign. The sentencing, handed down by Judge Jay McAllister in a packed Manhattan courtroom, marks a significant moment in U.S. legal and political history. The case overview ***. The charges stemmed from allegations that Trump directed his former lawyer and fixer, Michael Cohen, to arrange a payment of $130,000 to Daniels in the final weeks of the 2016 election. The payment was intended to silence Daniels about an alleged affair she had with Trump in 2006, which Trump has consistently denied. Prosecutors argued that the payment was unlawfully concealed as a legal expense in Trump Organization records, constituting falsification of business records a felony under New York law when tied to another crime, such as campaign finance violations. Over the course of the trial, evidence presented included testimony from Cohen, internal Trump Organization documents, and communications between key players. The prosecution painted a picture of a deliberate scheme to suppress damaging information to protect Trump's presidential bid. The sentencing. Judge McAllister's decision to impose an unconditional discharge surprised many observers. This sentencing means that Trump will not serve jail time, pay fines, or face probationary oversight. However, as a convicted felon, he will lose certain rights, including the ability to own or possess firearms. During the sentencing hearing, Judge McAllister acknowledged the gravity of the crimes but cited Trump's status as a former president, his age, and the absence of prior criminal convictions as factors influencing the decision. While this court recognizes the seriousness of the offenses, it is not in the interest of justice to impose incarceration in this case, McAllister stated. Implications of the conviction. Though spared jail time, Trump's status as a convicted felon carries significant ramifications. He must submit a DNA sample to New York's criminal database, as required by state law for all felony convictions. This conviction also bars him from owning firearms, a particularly notable consequence for a figure who has been a staunch advocate of Second Amendment rights. Interestingly, Trump retains his right to vote in Florida, where state law permits felons to vote after serving their sentence, an ambiguous standard in the context of an unconditional discharge. Trump's reaction. In a statement issued shortly after the sentencing, Trump described the trial as a witch hunt and reiterated his innocence. This was nothing more than a politically motivated attack designed to derail my efforts to make America great again. I will continue to fight for the American people, he said. Trump's legal team announced plans to appeal the conviction, arguing that the charges were a politically motivated overreach. This case sets a dangerous precedent for weaponizing the legal system against political opponents, Trump's lead attorney, John Durham, stated. Public and political reactions. The sentencing has drawn mixed reactions. Supporters of the former president have denounced the trial as a partisan attack, while critics argue that the sentence was too lenient given the nature of the crimes. Legal experts are divided, with some praising the court's measured approach and others expressing concern about the precedent set by the lenient sentencing of a high-profile figure. Demonstrators on both sides of the political divide gathered outside the courthouse. Pro-Trump groups waved banners reading Trump 2024 and Stop the Witch Hunt, while critics chanted, "No one is above the law." The road ahead. As Trump continues his campaign for re-election in 2028, the conviction adds a complex layer to his political narrative. While the legal battles are far from over, this moment underscores the unprecedented challenges posed by the intersection of politics, law, and public opinion in modern America. For now, Trump walks free but carries the weight of a felon's conviction, a shadow that will likely follow him as he navigates his future in the public eye.